Okay, good afternoon, Ms. Hendricks. We are thrilled to congratulate you on winning the accolade of our PPS Professional Woman of the Year 2013. Thank you for making the time to chat to us and tell us more about your humbling and extremely generous project in Ndibano. Can you tell us about your project and how it inspires and helps people?
Thank you, Kim. I'm really honored and humbled by this recognition, particularly because this organization is so young, having been established in 2011. Ndibano to Harvest is a private sector-led non-profit organization which was founded by 3 partners, Phambili Vuna Investments, Kula Investments, and PricewaterhouseCoopers. I chair the organization. Our aim really for establishing this Ndibano to Harvest was to come together and make sure that we plow back to the rural areas what we have gained over the years as business people, whether it's funding, it's networks, it's capacity building, ensuring that we support the rural communities, we support traditional leaders, and in helping them to first conceptualize and then design and implement business and developmental ideas so that they create sustainable economic activities in their areas. Our approach is not to work at a project level. No, we want to create wealth for people in the rural areas. So we're looking at large-scale community-owned enterprises that will in the end create jobs and then wealth. So that's how the organization was set up. We're working with partners who bring on board capacity, training, money. We facilitate all of that working with the partners. So I'm happy that this project, which is the Wool Production Hubs, has won an award because it is one of those that has really inspired the community of Zulukama in the Yewu Chris Hani district in the Eastern Cape. The youth that had no jobs, no hope, have been inspired now because they have been trained and capacitated. They are participating in the small stock farming. And I'm sure from then the project will grow from strength to strength.
How will this award, the 50,000 Rand that we're awarding you, be used to develop your project further?
Okay, it will come in very handy because the project currently consists of just 7 sites, which are ship sharing sites, which have been restored, which have been equipped, and where the youth have been trained both in the skills of ship sharing, but also in corporate governance. So the money that we are going to be receiving from PPS is going to enhance that work, but also bring in more training because there's ongoing training. I hope it will also help us to attract other funding because we are aiming to increase these sites from 7 to 36. And if this pilot is a success, we're hoping to roll it out to other places.
Thank you. Can you tell us about your vision for Ndibano in the next 5 years?
For the next 5 years, I'm hoping that Ndibano would have created millions of sustainable jobs and has created wealth in the rural areas and has reduced the gap between the rich and the poor, has ensured that it stops the migration of rural people that want to migrate to the urban areas because there are no jobs. We are looking not only at sheep sharing or sheep rearing, we are looking at just assets in the hands of rural poor, starting with the land, going to livestock. After that, we'll move up and down the value stream of those things. So in the end, we would like to see meat, we would like to see dairy products coming from the rural areas, we would like to see abattoirs developing in the rural areas. We would like to see, even for this sheep sharing project, that they don't just send all their wool away, they start processing the wool at home, they start trading themselves, and they start participating in the bigger picture in the wool processing and trading industry. Obviously, I would also like to see that people are empowered, the youth is given skills and capacitated to work on these projects. They see it as a career of choice instead of something to fall back on. I'm hoping the women in the area will be involved in agriculture, supplying and being the owners of their own enterprises. I see Indibano as a catalyst really working in the rural areas, and we see it growing not just in the Eastern Cape, but taking it to other provinces because the need is all there.
Thank you for sharing the wonderful work you do and for touching the lives of so many people. How do people contact you if they would like to get involved?
We would really like to invite partners because without partners, this wouldn't have been possible. Phone me directly. I'm the chairperson of the company, and I would be able to direct them to our Chief Executive Officer.
Wonderful. Thank you. That would be great. We'll definitely put that up, and as people contact us, we'll put them in contact with you. Thank you.
I would like to say in conclusion, I would like to thank PPS for this initiative because through this initiative and maybe through this award, other women who are professionals will be encouraged to take initiatives in their communities that not necessarily have anything to do with their professions. And I would like to say, as this happens a day before Women's Day in South Africa, to wish all the women at home a happy Women's Day. And thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you, and we wish you lots and lots of success with your project. You really are doing fabulous work. Thank you.
Thank you.